This is a rather interesting bit of propaganda. Democrats have tried taken more rights away than any other party. Any other party. Well, I mean, while technically there's a Libertarian and a Green Party, the only two parties that have ever really been in control of anything are Democrats and Republicans. So what you're saying is Democrats have tried to take away more rights than Republicans. When? Which rights? Be specific. Don't just tell me Democrats try to take your rights away. When we say Republicans try to take your rights away, we're specific. We be specific. We're specific. We say things like they have taken away our right to medical privacy. That's how you can find out who has an abortion and who doesn't have an abortion, by invading their medical privacy. When we say they've taken away people's 14th Amendment right to due process by snatching them off the street and deporting them to another nation that they've never even been from, that's a denial of rights, right? Democrats are open about wanting to go after people from the LGBTQ plus community's right to get married, right? So what rights have Democrats taken away? You say that Democrats have tried to take away more rights. Democrats are the ones that try to expand your rights. Democrats are the ones that try to expand, for example, polling places. Make sure that more people can vote in more places and in more ways. That's an expansion of your rights. Democrats want to make sure that when you go to exercise your right to vote, that there's nothing barring you from doing so. That there's no poll tax, there's no ID laws, there's nothing that bars you from being able to exercise your right to vote. That's not what Republicans want. Some people are going to come into the comment section in here and say that they've tried to take away my Second Amendment right. No, they haven't. No, they haven't. As a matter of fact, Barack Obama, in 8 years of being in the White House, to the best of my knowledge, signed 2 pieces of gun legislation, and both of them expanded your right to carry a gun in more places. I believe, if memory serves, I'm kind of dumbing this down for the purposes of this video. One was you're able to carry guns on Amtrak trains, I think, and the other was in like state parks or something like that. Democrats want to expand your right to bodily autonomy, to medical freedom. Republicans want to restrict it. Hell, even your president, Donald Trump, and I know he's my president too because I live in America, but he's the guy you picked. Even your president talked openly with his attorney general about denying you your Second Amendment rights by taking your guns without due process and figuring out what's the deal later on. Something known as red flag laws. Something I don't necessarily disagree with if you are deemed to be a danger by local authorities, but what do you say about that? What do you say about Donald Trump saying, hey, we want to take your right away from you? Just because we think you're dangerous, we're going to take your guns and then we'll go through due process later. Give me specific examples of Democrats trying to take your rights away from you.